ここより数年遡る。
What's poppin', Lump Squad? It's Lump King, and today we are gonna be discussing the new My Hero Academia episode. So before I get into any of this, I have to say I do like My Hero overall. Of course, I still like My Hero and still enjoy it a lot. But this episode, I literally dislike this episode more than any episode of My Hero, which is funny because some people are like, "Oh, this is the best episode." Not for me. At least the episode, okay, let me take that back. The episode itself is very good, but the ending of this fight is absolute trash. Alright, and let's explain why. So most of you guys should already be able to piece this together yourselves, but it's just bad writing. Okay, let's get this. So All Might was at his limit. He barely could do anything left. He literally had no power left. And he had, like, no power. And then All For One, he's completely fine. He hasn't taken much of any damage. He has tons of quirks. We don't even know how many quirks this man has. I wish they would have said it or something. But he has countless quirks. We know that. And we already saw him use his power earlier by taking one of his own comrade's quirks, which was cool. But in the actual fight, All For One uses like no other quirks. He uses like two essentially. He uses multiple quirks, but puts it into one attack, which is basically like the almighty push. He just shoots All Might back several times. He does that. He doesn't really try anything else. Like, are you serious? All you're gonna do is the push thing? And then later on in the fight, at the ending, he buffed up his arm, put tons into one. A giant big fist of tons of quirks. Oh, and guess what? All Might still push through it. So this is the other thing. People are saying excuses for All Might. Oh, well, the thing, whatever her name is, the previous One For All successor of Shigaraki's grandmother, the same thing playing in his head over and over. Oh my gosh, you may think you're at your limit, but you're not. The thing is, he did that like 3 times. So first of all, he did it when he first made his muscular arm. He's about to do the punch. His arm was charging up, and everyone's saying, All Might, All Might. So he had that part. Then he hit him. But then, no. He somehow has enough energy to also transfer to his other arm, hit him. Okay, you know what? Okay, that is somewhat reasonable. But then, this is the thing that makes no sense. He uses his United States of Smash or whatever, and is able to counter freaking All For One's giant arm that has ton of, like, 10 plus quirks in it. How? I don't care how powerful One For All is. All For One made it himself. That's the thing that doesn't make any sense. How would the person who made the quirk get beat by it? He made it. Plus, he has another 100 quirks for all we know. And he gets beat by that one quirk? Are you putting this together? Does that make sense? No. And not only that, All Might was weakened. He was not even at his 100%. If All Might was at 100%, he had no injuries or whatever, he would have won even easier than that. And he still won, which was BS. He shouldn't have won at all. He should have lost. All For One should have put him in the dirt. He should have died. And then it would have had an impactful moment on My Hero like it did Naruto. And then later on, Deku or Izuku would later on go and beat All For One. That would be the ultimate thing. And then after Deku later on would beat All For One and save the world or whatever, it would be like the same moment when Naruto beat Pain and saved the Hidden Leaf Village. Everyone's like, oh, Naruto's the hero. They would do the same thing for Deku. They'd be like, whoa, Deku is the new hero. He's the new light, the new hope, all that. But nope. Kohei Horikoshi, he just dropped his writing on this part. He's just like, it doesn't really make sense that All Might will be able to beat All For One, but I'm going to let him beat him anyway because plot. So, yep. For me, even if he did win, I would at least have, the cost of him dying or something. Something like that. But nope. He just somehow beats All For One, who has 1,000,000 quirks. And then here's the other thing. All For One did not use, like, any other quirks in the battle, which I might have already said that, but this is not even a scripted video or anything. I'm just ranting. All For One didn't use, like, any quirks. He used 2. He didn't display his arsenal whatsoever. He should have did other things, and he didn't. It's so dumb. The person who's known to be able to steal quirks didn't even display his power much at all. He should have used tons of different quirks and to defeat him. If he used all the quirks that he had, or tons of them, he could have easily beat All Might. That's why I wanted to see in the fight. I wanted to see him use tons of quirks and make it look hopeless that All Might would, hopeless and All Might wouldn't win. Or if he did win, at least he would have died, like I said. But nope. All for One, he's like, no, he was too confident, and then you only used 2 different things. And then All Might, you just United States Smash, which I don't care if he, the limit trash or whatever, where she was like, if you think you're at your limit, I don't care. Are you serious? That little limit thing, limit breaker, has enough power to counter All for One at 100, his full power capacity, plus all those other quirks? It's BS. And All Might, once again, not only just barely has any power left, he's injured. He's always been injured. Since the last time they fought, he's been injured. Last time. He's not only injured, barely can do it, but no, he wins. He wins. I'm not gonna lie. When All Might beat him, it was kind of cool when he smashed him on the ground. So overall, I liked the fight. But I'm just saying, this last part was dumb. It was not good. And then what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and guess what? After the fight, when he beats All for One, he's like, All for One, you're finished, when it should be the other way around. He wins, and then not only that, he's enough power to still put his arm up in the air. I'm like, so he had enough power to not only take him out, he should have had barely enough power to take him out if he did. Barely, I'm talking barely at all. Barely enough power to take him. But nope, he not only has enough power to take him out, but he has enough power to still stand strong. He should have fallen over and passed out. If he was breaking his limit, he should have fallen over and passed out. If you are able to stand up and be conscious while you're at your limit, then he wasn't at his limit. He was not at his limit. And actually, he was, but it was just plot and trash writing. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap that up there. I think I said about everything. All Might, he was injured. One quirk somehow was able to beat Minnie. All for One didn't display really any of his other quirks. He barely did any. He should have used an arsenal, multitude of different quirks to beat him. There's tons of quirks he probably could have used. Even the quirk that he took from his last guy, whatever his name is, I don't know. He's a guy who can make portals. He should have used that portal. He could have teleported everywhere, started beating them, teleported, boom. Teleported, boom. That would be cool if he could just come in teleporting and hitting All Might, and All Might wasn't able to touch him. Oh yeah, All for One probably had super speed too. He could have been running around. All Might couldn't even touch him. He would have been too fast. And he could have combined speed, super speed and super strength, and just totally wrecked All Might. Especially when he is one for all himself. He made one for all, so that means he has it. He could have used it. Nope. Plot. So anyhow, that's about it. I'm not gonna edit this because I pretty much talked the whole thing. And yeah, so let me know what you guys' comments down below. I already know I'm gonna get hate on this video because of My Hero fanboys or people who just disagree with me. But it is what it is. I'm putting my feelings out there, my thoughts, and this episode has infuriated me more than any My Hero Academia episode. And I thought that was the end. I ain't finished. So let's talk about the villains too. The villains in My Hero, the good ones, are being shafted. Not only this, All for One is the strongest villain ever in My Hero. I cannot imagine any other villain being as strong as All for One. So look at that. Kohei Horikoshi's gonna have to be making some really OP Madara type level, Madara Uchiha level villains in freaking My Hero, because All for One literally had could take any quirk and he was beat by somebody with one quirk. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, and then look, let's not forget Stain. He's the best villain so far. Not only do I agree with some of what he was saying, not what he was doing, but what he was saying. He had a huge influence in everything, and he was shafted in 3 episodes. There should have been a whole long arc with Stain. He was a good villain. Oh, no, he's gone. He's trashed. All for One, he should have been one of the final villains in My Hero, in my opinion. And I think Deku should have took him out. Nope, trash. They trashed him. He's gone. Who's next? Where are all the other good villains? Wait, I'm actually forgetting that. All for One was literally the leader of the... All for One was the leader of the villains. Unless they make some BS and say, oh no, All for One wasn't the leader. There's actually another leader, which that would be dumb because there's no hint or foreshadowing or anything of any other villain except for All for One. So yep, My Hero just trashes their villains and All for One is gone. And who's next? So they better get some good villains in My Hero and make them last. Because I didn't think All Might versus All for One wouldn't be for a while. Nope, it's here. All Might wins. Barely. Still able to stand afterwards. And yeah, plot saved him. So, but I'm at least glad he's retired. He retired, so I'm glad with that. So yeah, not only that, all the villains are trash. So yeah, no spoilers, but I'm hoping that the next villains in My Hero are good. But I can't imagine anything. So My Hero, I hope you surprise me some new villains because this was a new low for My Hero. Really enjoyed My Hero. I had high expectations, but I'm gonna have to lower them a little bit after this because trash. So yeah, let's see what villains are next. And please don't spoil. If you do, it's not the end of the world. But oh my gosh, there better be some better villains than this. They're getting easily taken down. Woo! So yeah, that's about a wrap. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We probably didn't. I'm not even gonna smash the like button because people are probably gonna hate it. Comment if you like to share your thoughts and opinions. Hopefully I hear some. And subscribe and join the Lump Squad if you want to. Some people maybe even agree with me. Agree with my opinion. Subscribe and join the Lump Squad. Slump King. Oh wait, no. Stay loyal and become royal. Slump King and stay fresh.